We welcome back to the show today longtime educator Craig Douglas for our Educating Mid-Michigan segment. And Craig, I'm really intrigued by this topic this week. We're talking about 5 basic skills teachers no longer expect from students. I'm just interested to hear if I missed out on anything here, but good morning to you.
Good morning. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, so first off, what inspired this topic?
Tracy White, excellent teacher in Bay City Public Schools, pointed out a blog to me. As you know, there are many blogs on the internet, written by a writer named Hudgkins. And in the blog, it was the basic skills that you identified that teachers can no longer assume kids are coming to school with. Now, I don't mean to imply this is negative, but it is a pivot for teachers that they have to now assume some of the things that kids used to bring are no longer things they can assume they're there. Let me cite a couple of them. I'm not going to cite all 5 of them, but a couple that jumped out to me. One is cursive handwriting.
Of course, yeah.
Now, we still teach that in 2nd and 3rd grade in our schools, but candidly, we don't use it very much.
That's right.
So therefore, it's a skill that's lacking.
Well, and even today, a lot of younger people say they can't even read it.
That's right. And that's a big danger, isn't it? Because a lot of our historical documents are written in cursive.
That's right.
So it's something that as parents and educators, supporters of education, we can help compensate that by encouraging kids to use cursive handwriting for their own signatures, perhaps for correspondence. I remember as a kid writing periodically to an aunt in Tampa, Florida. And I would work on this document and my mom would proofread it. You know, all those rituals.
That's a great...
Those are simple things that we can do to help offset perhaps the lack of application of cursive writing in real life anymore.
Yeah, great idea. I did that too. I had a great aunt that I was a pen pal with for a couple summers. All right, what else is on your list here?
Well, kind of tied to that is a whole area I'm going to call responsibility. It's things like coming to class prepared with paper, pencil, notebook. I mean, it sounds simple, but that whole responsibility piece, I think, took a hit during COVID because we studied at home and worked online. Well, as supporters, we can help encourage that skill set. Coming to school looking sharp, dressing sharp, not coming to school, you know, perhaps in jammies or, you know, casual attire. Those things can help offset and build that responsibility ethic. The use of being polite, you know, please and thank you. Those seem like simple things, Matt, but, you know, people in the workforce will say those are skills that are perhaps not as apparent as they used to be.
Well, and bottom line, this is just to set up a student for overall success, right?
That's right. We want our kids to be successful. We've talked before about social media, the responsible use of devices like iPhones, things like that. These are things that we can help reinforce at home, and that helps our educators who do a great job in the classroom, but they only have them about a quarter of the day. We have them the rest of the time, right?
And summer's approaching. For a good chunk. Yeah.
And summer's approaching.
Well, and as always, too, you mentioned some of those items. There's always resources out there, too, for people who need a little extra help. As always, if you have any education-related questions, feel free to email us, goodmorning@abc12.com. As always, Mr. Douglas, we appreciate your insight.
Thank you.